Rugby Union's oldest international rivalry continues tomorrow. Scotland versus England dates right back to 1871. But before the seniors scrum down for battle at Murrayfield, the two nations clash at under-20 level this evening. And Stuart Cameron has the details.
Well, the big news as far as Scotland are concerned is that coach Scott Johnson has dropped captain Kelly Brown for the match against England in favour of uncapped Chris Fasaro. And the captain's armband has been handed to Greg Laidlaw, who of course has skippered the Scots before. Meanwhile, the under-20 team are hoping to beat their English counterparts for the very first time. It kicks off at 7:30 tonight at Netherdale. And there's three Melrose backs in the starting lineup. Damien Hoyland, seen here scoring a try last year for the under-20s against Ireland, Blair Hutchison and Ben Chalmers. There's also a Melrose boy on the bench in Lewis Carmichael, and former Jed Forest player Glenn Young takes his place in the second row. Assistant coach for Scotland's under-20s is also Melrose head coach John Dalziel.
There's a lot of borders interest in the squad this time as well, with Hoyt, Jed and Melrose all represented. So we're looking at a lot of supporters coming out and getting behind the boys, and hopefully the form that we had last year here can move into this year.
Well, one young man you mentioned about Melrose, let's talk about Ben Chalmers, of course, who's kind of fast-tracked almost to the under-20 level. Tell us a little bit about Ben and the way he's developed, because obviously you've been involved with him at Melrose.
Yeah, and I think obviously Ben's still aged in terms of domestically for under-18s rugby, but misses out in the international by 1 week. So really he had a kind of crossroads. It was still aged for the Melrose Wasps, but there was no real end of playing Scotland under-18s. So the next bracket he's aged for was under-20. So he made the choice himself in the summer to step up to senior rugby. He's played really well, and he's came into the training, and he's made himself first choice. And he's probably one of the few from Friday night that can come out of it, with a kind of all parts intact. And he done very well for his first place, which must have been a daunting task for him, but very much one for the future.
Not many club games tomorrow, but the National League fixture between Boroughmuir and Selkirk is crucial. If Boroughmuir win with a bonus point, they win the league and they get promoted back to the Premiership. But if Selkirk win, they're still in the hunt for a promotion place themselves. In Championship B tomorrow, a sense of déjà vu as How of Fife and Hoyt YM match up for the second week in a row. This time, YM travel across the Firth of Forth. Peebles and Kelso play out the final match in the RBS Border Cup at the Geights, with only pride at stake, since Melrose have already won the competition. Stuart Cameron, ITV News.